Okay, so welcome to another video. This week we start off trying to sort this mess out. It's hot outside, like really hot outside. 42 today, 43.
I'm melting.
So we've decided we're going to clear this out. Andrea has bought a load of kitchen units, which I'm going to put together. So we'll show you a bit of both, and we'll see if we can tidy this area up. So let's go for like, this is a before. So while Andrea finishes off cleaning up all the jars and stuff before I can take the cupboard, the shelves I've put up there, while she's doing that, I'm going to assemble the these are the wall cupboards, 800 wide. I think there's 2 on that wall, so let's get into it. Right. Doors?
Well, I'll tell you one more.
Yeah. Bring our hinges as well then. So that's them up. That's 2 800s, 2 600s. And I just need to adjust the doors and things like that. Next up is the bottom ones. So now all the cupboards are up. I'm putting extra brackets on the top, and as you saw, I put a big piece of timber across the bottom, only because it's my father's fault. We like to do everything what he calls belt and braces. Yeah, you know, if you've got these cupboards are full of jars and stuff, they can be fairly heavy. They're not the best of quality because these are all cheap ones, really. So I'm going to put extra brackets where I have buttons or I have beams on the walls, just to make sure that these don't fall off the wall. So that's what I'm doing now.
Crash my right, so you go in there. Look at that.
Right, I'll screw all these down. So we've got quite a big overhang here, just to stop dust and stuff on the cupboard fronts and the handles and things. I'm going to tile this with
Tiles?
whatever tiles I can find. We've got some spare. I don't know if we've got enough to do this.
But yeah,
Might have.
the difference is just brilliant. I'm so pleased.
Nice and tidy for a change.
Yes, for us. Hiya, right, it's warm out. Yeah, we're into summer at the moment, but I am going to make something with these little beauties. Now, my friend Bronwyn, thank you very much, Bronwyn, gave a few of us some I keep saying kumquat. Yeah, it's kumquats. I keep saying loquats, but they're kumquats. Kumquats are little members of the citrus family. I've never ever eaten one in my life, so this is going to be quite interesting. But apparently you can eat the whole thing. I've had a quick read. The skin is 100% edible, and apparently it's sweeter than the flesh inside. So yeah, let's give it a go, because what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to make some ice cream because it's so hot out. And I thought I'd give it a go with these little guys, because I do quite like an orangey ice cream, and I thought it'd be quite refreshing. But apparently there's seeds in these as well, so we need to cut them in half, de-seed them, and then I can make the ice cream. But what I'm going to do as well is take a bite of one. Well, I'll cut it, see what it's like. Oh gosh, I say they're quite seedy, which is a surprise. So there you go, there's a piece without seeds. Good luck, Ange. Oh wow, this is going to make a good ice cream. It's so weird that the skin is really good, really zesty, really orangey. So yeah, I've got a bowl full to chop and de-seed, so I'll get on with that. I might eat a few more as well. Okay, I've got about 250 grams of, well, it's basically skin and pith, because there is hardly anything inside a kumquat. Loads of pips, hardly any flesh, but that's the nature of the fruit, I suppose. So these little guys now, I'm just going to give them a blitz before I add the rest of the ingredients. So, put that in. Give me a little whippy. Yay. So like I say, just a quick blitz, just to blend it up a bit, and then I'll add the other ingredients. And then this bowl, I'm actually going to put it in the freezer, because I need it to cool down a bit quicker, because it's again, even inside the house we're still quite warm, so bear with me while I make a noise. I'm aiming to get a nice orangey pulp. There's still a few lumps left in there, but we're getting there, so. That's pretty good. Somebody will be very lucky and just have a nice lump of kumquat. So we will put the ingredients list in the description. Now I've got a 2-litre ice cream making machine. So this I've adapted from a recipe I found online, and it was in US measurements, so cups and pints and things like that. But it made a huge amount. It would have worked out to, I think it was 4 quarts, which is far too much for my little machine. So I've sort of quartered the amount. So, like I said, for this size machine, I'd rather have a little under than it all oozing out everywhere. So, 250 grams of pulped up kumquats. I keep wanting to say loquats. Into that, I've got 250 ml of milk. Just get my little spatula. I always use full fat milk, bought up on a dairy farm. Got to have proper milk, although this is UHT, but it's as near as we can get. To that, I've got, it calls for like what would be we'd have in the UK double cream. Here we don't get such a good selection, so we use a Natash powder batter, which is a 35% fat cream. So hopefully, well I say hopefully, I've used this before. So this is basically what I use instead of double cream. So that one, these are awful, they always make a mess. And in that goes as well. And as I say, make a mess, I've just spread some all over the counter. So get that all out. I've then got 60 grams of sugar. So I'm just going to put that in as well. And I'm cheating, I'm using shop bought lemon juice because our lemons aren't doing brilliantly. I did freeze some lemon juice from those lovely big lemons I got from our friends, Rahini and Jeff, but I froze them in big blocks and I only need about that. so that's going in here. Now what this is going to do now, I need this to get down to a cooler temperature, because it helps the machine, etc. Now I've had the little bowl in the freezer. That's been in there overnight. It's actually been in there about a day or a night and a day. So it's been in there nice for a while. And because I'm here on my own, I can do this. Do you know what? I could just eat this like this is. Anyway, I'll pop this in the freezer and then we'll come back to finish the rest of it. Ooh, they're cold. Right, just taking this out of the fridge, sorry, freezer. So the bowl sits in here, actually no, numpty. Bowl sits in there. So, mixture. Get my spatula again. So, this has been in the freezer. So now all we do is pour it in here. You can see we've actually got, it's started to freeze up a little bit already. don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's definitely cold. So in it goes. Make sure it's locked. Plug it in. And I'm going to put this on for 40 minutes. I'll just grab this now. This has a little timer. So 40 minutes, churning away. So my little ice cream experiment is churning away. I'm just going to have a quick look out the front door there, because we have a thermometer on the side of the wall which is always in the shade. So what is the time now? It is, I don't know if you can see that, 12:49. Excuse the cobwebs, but we are here in the doorway. Now that is 32, which is about 95, I think that is, in old money. And yeah, if I step out into the sun, so we are, let's say, coming into the hottest part of the afternoon now. So I think this ice cream is going to be most welcome. So yeah, quite looking forward to that. Got about another half an hour or so for it to finish churning, and then that'll be probably at like a sort of soft scoop stage. Nick may be back then. He's gone into Korea, and if that's the case, we may have a little afternoon treat. If not, I'll put it in the freezer so it can harden up a little bit, and then we can have it as our pudding after our tea tonight. So as you can see, 20 minutes in, and it's all starting to look more like a soft scoop type ice cream. So yeah, looking forward to this. So our ice cream maker has finished. Look who's behind me.
Yeah, I just need to.
You just need to.
While I've been away, you'll check out what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Oh no! So you've broken it.
Oh, is that? Well, I'll dig it out. Hang on.
You don't need to dig it out quite so. How?
Oh.
How's that, darling?
That is divine.
Is it?
Oh my.
Is it good? Is it?
You need to make a lot more of that.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I've got some. Hang on. Yeah, that is really good. So, I think, as we say.
Take it away. Take it away.
No, great success.
Great success. So, confession time. The solar setup I had put in a couple of weeks ago for the air conditioning in the cold room, the charge controller melted. So I sought some expert advice, and I bought a new panel, as you can see, a new charge controller and some new cables and stuff, and some excellent advice from Matt at Spark Point Solar near Monsanto, near where we are. Great help, really helpful, good advice, and yeah, I should have got the advice before I'd done it myself. So now we've got the experts involved, and we've got all the right kit to do it. So that's a little job for next week, is rewire all that in, because the old charge controller, like this, but it was a Chinese one that I bought, unfortunately melted. Hey ho. So there we go, folks, on another very hot week, as you can tell. Here's the nearly finished product. So as you can see, it is looking a lot tidier. We've even put some cupboards on this side as well. Yeah.
Look at this tea supply.
Don't tell everyone.
No, I know.
Loving it.
We drink a lot of tea though.
So yeah, I'm just going to paint. We managed to pick up 3 huge tiles, yeah, ceramic tiles from our local tile shop, and they're exceedingly generous, gave them to us. So yeah. they're ex-display tiles and stuff like that. But they do the job. I'm just going to paint this edge.
Yeah.
We're going to tart it up a bit, and I'm going to tile this back here. And we're probably going to get some tiles like this for somewhere that we've already tiled. Yes. But someone's not happy.
I know. Let's
so we may well be going over some tiles with these. Anyway, that's it.
On this hot and sweaty day, I think we'll have some ice cream. Well, that's if you like it.
She can have an ice cream. I'm having a beer. And thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please give it a big like. And if you liked it, and you're not subscribed, or please check that you are subscribed. Subscribe.
It's free.
And don't forget to ring the little
ding ding
notification bell.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
So, I popped into the pond. Did you like that film reference? I popped into the pond just for some general maintenance. And I thought the water's still looking really green. Actually, it's not. What we have found is the algae has stained the paint a bit. So a good scrub with a brush, and it gets the algae off. Just give Codsworth a little bit of a helping hand. But yeah, so it looks like whenever I do manage to get in the pond, I'll be scrubbing away. So I've got a glass here just to show you how clear the water is. It's pretty darn good. Not perfect, but it's getting there. And I've got another glass here just to show you how warm I am. Oh. Ah. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing?